Are you handing over control of your life to some outside force? Are you giving that control to a boss, the media, a partner? Are you giving up on yourself and just saying, well, it's out of my hands? How do you take that control back? How do you take that control back and start moving forward on a more positive path today? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Tammy here, and on this channel we talk about personal growth. We talk about loving yourself, loving others, and being the best you're here to be. I will show you how to step up, wake up, and take control of your happiness and success. If that sounds like something you're interested in, come on in, let's chat. First, a little business. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here a while, thank you for coming back. Please subscribe to my channel, help a girl out, help me to move forward on my journey. But there should be a button below. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the bell notification when you do so you get the latest videos delivered straight to you. And if you are interested in your personal wellness and success, please give this video a thumbs up and share with somebody who you think might also benefit from the content. Now, are you giving that control of your life to some outside force? Do you say things like, well, I can't get ahead of my job because my boss doesn't like me, my coworker has it out for me, I just don't have a support group in the office? Are you giving over that control to the media? Oh, there's an outbreak, there's a scare, stock values are plummeting, I can't. Are you giving into that crowd victim mentality? Are you giving over your control to a partner? Well, this is what my partner wants, and I really don't have any say in that, and we're going to talk a little bit about how to turn that around. Now, this can apply to anything from losing weight to finding your soulmate to getting that next promotion. You can apply this to any area of your life. So think about the way you label the problem. Are you saying things like, I can't because, and then naming some outside factor? That is giving over control to somebody else. That's putting your issue in the hands of somebody else. And sometimes we do that because it's easier than facing up to our problem. Sometimes we do that because then there's nothing we can do about it and we stay stuck. And sometimes, honestly, we like to stay stuck in that spot because we get attention. That feeds our ego. A lot of times if we are a victim, that draws attention to us and people feel sorry for us, and that feeds the ego. That's not a place you want to be. That is not a place to be to achieve success in your life, to gain happiness, to gain wealth. That's a spot you want to jump out of right now. Get out of that hole, get out of that box. Don't be in that place. Don't be that guy. And so how do we do that? First, we have to reframe the question. Okay, well, I can't lose weight because look at this, look at this, look at this. No, let's say the problem in a positive. Let's get out of that negative state of mind and say the problem in a positive. So instead of, I never can lose weight, say something like, I want to drop 50 pounds. Okay, instead of saying, well, I just can't find a good partner because there's just nobody out there. Reframe that and say, I'm looking for my soulmate. Okay? Instead of labeling your problem as a complaint, label it in a positive as a goal. I'm looking for my soulmate. I want to drop 50 pounds. I am working toward promotion at my job. Okay, now you've put that in your control. Now you've flipped that, you've taken the control from outside of you and you've put it inside of you. So once you have that label, I want to drop 50 pounds, then it's in your control. Then there's something you can do about it. Okay, if there's a scare, if there's an outbreak, right now we're dealing with the coronavirus and stock values are plummeting, you can't do anything about that. You can't do anything about something that's out here. Okay, you can't control your boss. You can't control your partner. You can't make somebody else do anything. So we're going to focus on what can we personally do. This channel is all about taking control and owning your life. Okay, and the way to do that is to realize you have choices. If you're truly in an unhappy relationship, you can't control your partner. You can only control the things you do. And if you feel like you've tried everything, the thing to remember is you always have a choice. Consequences of choices aren't always easy. If you decide to leave a relationship, if you decide to leave a job, those consequences aren't always easy, but you do always have a choice. Even if you think you don't, that choice might not be easy, might be difficult, but it's there. And once you realize you have a choice, that is empowering. That's empowering. If you want to lose weight, you move your body. If you're sitting now, you stand up and take a walk. You run in place. You lift some heavy stuff in your apartment. You don't have to have a gym membership. You don't have to have any kind of membership. You don't have to spend money. You don't have to go out and buy a health plan. You just have to get up and move your body. Okay? You have to start eating better foods. Look in your fridge. See what's there. Is it a bunch of processed crap? Don't do that. Don't put that stuff in there. If you put fruits and vegetables and whole grains in your fridge and pantry, you will eat that. All right? That is in your control. You can't control what restaurants serve. You can't control how the media markets to you. You can't control that. But what you put in your fridge, what you put into your body, and whether you move or not, that is in your control. Okay, so what about a partner, for example? I'm looking for my soulmate. A lot of people say, I can't find anybody, there's just a bunch of losers out there, and all the good people are taken and whatever. You don't have any control over who's out there. You don't have any control over who's single and who's not single. But you do have control over, are you approachable? I have a video on this. Take a look at it. Are you presenting yourself as approachable? Are you presenting yourself as a positive, lover of life, kind of happy-ish, because we're not always happy. Sometimes we do have serious stuff going on. We have to feel that. But are you presenting yourself as approachable? Are you getting out there? Are you getting out into your neighborhood, taking walks? Are you going out into the coffee shop? Are you going out with friends at night? Are you just like in public where you can be seen? Are you on dating apps? I'm not personally a fan of dating apps, but are you on dating apps? Putting yourself out there. You can't control who's out there and what they think of you. You can't control what they think of you, but you can control how you present yourself. Are you being the best you're here to be? Are you taking care of your appearance? Are you losing extra weight if you have some extra weight you don't want on? Are you doing things that help you to be more approachable? How are you presenting yourself? Are you looking up and just talking to people and chatting with people? Okay, you have control over that. Oh, stock values are plummeting, this and that. You don't have control over that. What do you have control over? You have control over whether you are managing your money and caring for your money. I have a video on that. You have control over whether you are spreading love and kindness or you're spreading hate. You have control over that. You have control over how you are presenting to society. Okay, so the first step in taking that control, again, taking the blame off the outside, something on the outside, that's called external locus of control, and putting that on the inside, internal locus of control. When you have an internal locus of control, I am responsible for my life, I can, I will, I'm capable. When you have, it's coming from me. When you have that internal locus of control, you have a lot more likelihood of achieving success towards your goals, because you feel empowered, you feel like you can do the thing and you have control over that. Okay, so whenever there's a scare, whenever there's an issue, whenever there's an obstacle, I have a video on overcoming obstacles. Whenever there's an obstacle that is presenting in your life, you just look at it. Number one, introduce yourself. Just like, what's that Princess Bride thing? You know, hello, my name is whatever that, you killed my father, prepare to die. And do the same thing with that obstacle. Hello, my name is Tammy. Hello, low self-esteem. My name is Tammy. You have bullied me since 7th grade. Prepare to die. And that's exactly what you do. Hello, 50 pounds. My name is Tammy. You have put negative thoughts about myself inside my head for the past 3 years. Prepare to die. And that's exactly what you need to do. I have a great book on overcoming obstacles. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Detour Ahead, How to Overcome Obstacles Like a Pro. And I'll go ahead and leave the link to my personal story of overcoming obstacles, both my childhood obstacles of overcoming poverty and my adult obstacles of healing through divorce. I'll leave those links below. And that's what I want to tell you today. Take back your life. No more victim mentality. This channel is all about taking back control. Is it going to be difficult to say, take back that control and say, I have 50 extra pounds on me that I don't want. And you know what? I put it here. Nobody else put it here. Society didn't put it here. The media didn't put it here. My ex didn't put it here. I put it here. Yeah, that's hard, because then you have to say, you know what? You're responsible for your own life. I'm alone. I don't have a partner. I'm complaining about that. You know, is that my problem? Am I taking that ownership of that? Yes, I'm taking ownership of that. And that's difficult. But you know what? Maybe you're making the choice to be alone. Maybe you want to be alone for now. Maybe it's a healing time. Maybe that's why you're alone. Maybe you're alone because you are not taking care of your physical appearance. Maybe you're alone because you're just a grouse. Maybe you're alone because you're never looking up at people or chatting or being. Maybe you're alone because you just are filled with hate and complaining about. Excuse her, she's back here. She always wants to help Ivory. Maybe you're alone because, and is that hard? That's difficult, because then you have to admit that where you are in your life has a lot to do with the choices you've made, has a lot to do with the actions you've taken or the actions you've not taken, whether you've moved your body, whether you've spread hate and gossip, whether you've played victim, whether you have been backstabbing at the job, you know, whether that's on you. Own that, take control of that. Take that responsibility for yourself. Quit playing victim. Don't feed that ego anymore. You want to feed your spirit. Victim mentality feeds ego. You want to feed your spirit. You want to jump into a life of joy, a life that fills you up, a life that brings you true happiness and success. So, I want you today, introduce yourself to your obstacles. Hello, 50 pounds. You have bullied me this past 3 years, slowed my life down, and made me feel miserable. Prepare to die. Introduce yourself to your obstacles. Let them know where you stand with them. And get out there today. Take ownership of your life. Make some positive, smart choices. And spread that gorgeousness that's inside of you. That is in your control. And we need more of that. All right, go have a beautiful rest of your day.